Hello, everybody. It is me, Lucas. We're back with another Hunger Games simulator. Get on with the participants. In District 1, we have returning champion Bob Ross and Gordon Ramsay. In District 2, we have Markiplier and Scott the Woz. District 3, we have Doctor Strange and Queso. District 4, we have Pomni and Smokey B. In District 5, we have Moondrop and Mexico. District 6, we have Joe Biden and Mr. Peterson from Hello Neighbor. Next up, Bill Nye the Science Guy and Seuss in District 7. But in District 8, Seuss's arch nemesis, Deuce. And Messi. Then we got Huggy Wuggy and Barney in District 9. Ooh. Then we have Mr. Clean and Sexy Squidward. District 11, we have Nigel Thornberry and Thanos. And last but not least, in District 12, Pope Francis and Little Mac. Leave your votes in the comments. Let's do this. Alright. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Joe Biden runs. Queso runs. Bill and I break Smokey's nose for a basket of bread. Pope Francis, Messi, Seuss, and Scott the Woz share everything they gathered before running. Moondrop finds a canteen full of water. Little Mac finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Pomni runs. Bob Ross rips a mace out of Mr. Peterson's hands. Deuce grabs the backpack and retreats. Nigel runs away. Sexy Squidward stays at the cornucopia for resources. Mexico runs away. Barney finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Mr. Clean runs. Huggy Wuggy runs. Doctor Strange runs. Thanos runs into the cornucopia to hide. Gordon Ramsay runs. And Markiplier steps off his podium too soon and blows up. Markiplier is dead already and disappointed. Deuce runs from Mexico. Doctor Strange sprains his ankle while running away from Mr. Peterson. Pope Francis overhears Scott the Woz and Moondrop talking in the distance. What? Huggy Wuggy questions his sanity. I'd imagine he'd do that. Bob Roberts receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Pomni and Gordon Ramsay work together for the day. Sexy Squidward questions his sanity. Little Mac also questions his sanity. Mr. Clean begs for Joe Biden to kill him. He refuses, keeping Mr. Clean alive. Seuss tries to spearfish with a trident. Missy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Queso collects food from a tree. Bill Nye sprains his ankle running away from Smokey B. Barney diverts Thanos' attention and runs. And Nigel Thornberry fishes. Good for him. One cannon shot. Markiplier. Little Mac goes to sleep. Smokey B cries herself to sleep. Seuss, Thanos, Moondrop, Nigel Thornberry, and Queso sleep in shifts. Pope Francis and Deuce text about the tribute still alive. Sexy Squidward receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gordon Ramsay lets Mexico into his shelter. Huggy Wuggy and Bob Ross text about the tribute still alive. Barney tends to his wounds. Joe Biden stabs Pomni in the back with a trident. Doctor Strange thinks about home. Mr. Clean quietly comes. Hums. Totally not the other word I said. Mr. Peterson sees the fire which stays hidden. Bill Nye is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Scott the Woz unknowingly eats toxic berries. And Messi starts a fire. Bill Nye makes a slingshot. Moondrop and Joe Biden split up the search for resources. Messi bashes Mr. Clean's head against the rock several times. Damn. Sexy Squidward stalks Pope Francis. Bob Ross and Barney work together for the day. Queso begs for Mr. Peterson to kill him. He refuses, keeping Queso alive. Mexico discovers the river. Nigel Thornberry shoots an arrow into Thanos' head. Little Mac receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Seuss tries to spearfish with a trident. Deuce begs for Dr. Strange to kill him here because he's keeping Deuce alive. Smokey B attacks Huggy Wuggy, but he manages to escape. Gordon questions his sanity. 4 cannon shots. Pobney, Scott the Woz, Mr. Clean, and Thanos. Anyway, next up we got Dr. Strange passes out from exhaustion. Pope Francis attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Damn. Queso tends to Bob Ross's wounds. Wow. Bill Nye, Smokey B, Gordon Ramsay, and Messi tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Excuse me. Seuss passes out from exhaustion. Moondrop defeats Joe Biden in a fight, but spares his life. Huggy Wuggy thinks about winning. Barney sets the game for the night. Excuse me. Deuce and Sexy Squidward sleep in shifts. Mexico loses sight of where he is. Mr. Peterson cries himself to sleep. Nigel Thornberry defeats Little Mac in a fight, but spares his life. Yeah, smashing. Smashing! Little Mac begs for Seuss to kill him. He reluctantly applied just killing Little Mac. Bill Nye begs Moondrop to go out and everyone want to kill each other. Bill Nye begs for Moondrop to kill him. He refuses, keeping Bill Nye alive. Pope Francis sets off an explosive, killing Mr. Peterson, Sexy Squidward, and Queso. Mexico cannot handle the circumstances and commit suicide. Dr. Strange receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Deuce diverts Nigel Thornberry's attention and runs away. Gordon Ramsay, Bob Ross, and Huggy Wuggy hunt for other tributes. Barney, Messi, and Smokey B hunt for other tributes, and Joe Biden tries to spearfish with a trident. 5 cannon shots. Little Mac, Mr. Peterson, Sexy Squidward, Queso, and Mexico. Alright, night 3. Barney severely injures Joe Biden and leaves him to die. As he attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Bob Ross, Deuce, and Smokey B work cheerfully sing songs together. Gordon Ramsay screams for help. Huggy Wuggy cooks his food before putting his fire out. Dr. Strange receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Pope Francis tries to treat his infection. Moondrop cooks his food before putting his fire out. Seuss, Nigel Thornberry, and Bill and I discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Day 4. Bob Ross and Smokey B threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. We are guaranteed a new champion. Bob Ross is dead. Dr. Strange begs for Nigel Thornberry to kill him. He refuses, keeping Dr. Strange alive. Deuce tries to spearfish with the trident. Huggy Wuggy travels to higher ground. Seuss sprains his ankle while running away from Gordon Ramsay. Barney tends to Moondrop's wounds. Messi picks flour. Pope Francis dies from hypothermia. And Bill Nye searches for a water source. 4 cannon shots. Joe Biden, Bill Bruss, Smokey B, and Pope Francis. Alright, night 4. Bill Nye, Messi, Huggy Wuggy, and Barney tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Gordon Ramsay and Moondrop sleep in shifts. Deuce thinks about winning. Seuss and Dr. Strange tell stories about themselves to each other. Nigel Thornberry looks at the night sky. Pretty peaceful. Day 5. Nigel Thornberry receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Huggy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Deuce questions his sanity. Seuss, Messi, and Dr. Strange hunt for other tributes. Bill Nye searches for firewood. Moondrop receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh god. Gordon Ramsay bleeds out due to untreated injuries. I'm pretty sure he cut himself with one of his knives. Barney receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gosh dang it. 1 cannon shot. Gordon Ramsay. Next up. Night 5. Nigel Thornberry cooks his food before putting his fire out. Gosh dang it. Bill Nye, Barney, and Seuss discuss again what might happen in the morning. Moondrop screams for help. Deuce dies from thirst. Good. Deuce is dead. Dr. Strange stays awake all night. Huggy Wuggy cries himself to sleep. And Messi bleeds out due to untreated injuries. The feast! The cornucopias are tarnished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the Tributes family. Huggy Wuggy sets off an explosive, killing Moondrop and Barney. Seuss doesn't go to the feast. Bill Nye doesn't go to the feast. Nigel Thornberry stabs Dr. Strange in the back with a trident. Day 6. Seuss tends to Bill Nye's wounds. Nigel Thornberry attempts to climb a tree, but fails to but falls to his death, and Huggy Wuggy injures himself. 6 cannon shots. Deuce, Messi, Moondrop, Barney, Dr. Strange, and Nigel Thornberry. Seuss is awoken by a nightmare. Bill Nye thinks about winning, and Huggy Wuggy is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Seuss explores the arena. Huggy Wuggy severely injures Bill Nye and leaves him to die. Oh god. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Bill Nye. Huggy Wuggy slices Seuss with a sword. That means Huggy Wuggy is the new champion. 1 sec, we gotta make a doc. We gotta make this doc. Well, I'll do that next episode. Anyway, have a good day. Bye bye.